Arsenal tomorrow. Was you aware of that stat?
I just found out 2 minutes ago. Mark mentioned it to me. I didn't know, but time flies.
What does it mean to you to make that milestone and 52 wins? It's not a bad record.
Such a privilege, obviously, to be in this football club and reaching that number. Hopefully we can extend that for a long period and bring joy and a lot of wins.
And can I just ask you about one player?
How difficult and how beautiful life is when you win or lose. Especially that. And then that looking back, obviously, analyzing the journey and how many things have happened in the way, that every decision counts, that consistency is so important, and just do what you believe in, because at the end it will happen.
You mentioned the word journey there, and you've used the word in such a good position.
We are human beings without, especially when you lose football matches and when the environment turns around and you don't find the real way to win matches, even though sometimes you deserve to do that, trying to find other ways to adapt. And I think you have to adapt, but at the end you have to feel what you do, because it's the best way to transmit it, especially to your players and then to our supporters and everybody around the club. And this is what we have tried to do at all times.
I just wondered if we could get your response to that.
We are compliant and we have heard nothing, so I don't know where that is coming from.
So that will have no bearing on any potential incomings in the next few weeks at all?
No, I think the club has been very disciplined all the time and with a very clear vision how we want to do things, the limitation we have, and how we have to deal with things. So in that sense, nothing changes.
Okay, on to a little more.
Well, it's been now 3 years since he joined the club, and obviously had some very good moments, some other where he hasn't really contributed that much to a team in terms of minutes, and we have decided for every party that it was the best decision to allow him to go. He needs to play minutes, he needs to play football. He was really adamant to do that, and we decided it was the best thing for everybody to do it.
You touched on it there, you know.
At the end of the day.
I don't know. I think Nico has tried to deal with that in the best possible way. Obviously, he's not responsible for the price that a club pays for him. He's tried everything. His attitude and the way he's just phenomenal. I think you just have to meet the person, because you have to love him for the way he is. But then in terms of, okay, the decision that you have to make on the pitch and who do you have to select, we have made other decisions, and obviously that has had an impact in terms of the chances he had to prove his quality.
It is only a loan, so it could come back to your man.
He needs his minutes. He's been craving for minutes. He's been talking to me a lot about it. I could not guarantee that right now for what he was looking for. And at some stage, if you extend that period for too long, then frustration comes in. The level of performance won't get what we want, and we decided it was the best thing to do.
You mentioned you expect to replace Mikel in the next week or so.
When we can, if we can implement the plan that we have, we will try to do. And in that plan, that was something that it could happen. Now it's a reality, and we've been preparing the last 2 months in order to achieve what we want. Whether that's possible or not, we will see.
If you don't manage to implement that plan in the next 6 days, do you look at this?
We've done it in a different ways. At the start of the window, we signed players before getting other players out. And now we've done something different. We have let a player go and maybe be able to recruit somebody. But it's not a guarantee, because the players are still not here. What I guarantee you that the day that window closes, for me, this is the best team in the world. And I will try to get the best out of them. That's it. Well, with Gavi, obviously, we are exceptionally happy with the way he's settled, with the way he's performing, with what he brought to the club in general as well. And in relation to Oba, obviously, it's his future, and we wish him the best, whatever he decides.
Will you look him up and get him?
Well, for sure, the players that you have available and the players that we had available at that time, we are in a different moment. It's a year gone by. The same player that was playing a year ago, and I can put some examples, especially in our development players, and where they are today is a completely different scenario. And good momentum, good energy around the place, good confidence. Let's keep going.
Fulham to win it?
I think you have to go in every competition that we are present, try to win it, go step by step. Obviously, let's see what the the draw brings today, and start to prepare the competition the best possible way as well.
There was a story in the papers.
It's a completely unprecedented season, not only because we're going to be playing here a lot of weeks with 2 or 3 games in a week, but especially because we have the World Cup coming up right now. So we don't know how this is going to affect. So we have to look at the overall picture, and all the preparation and periodization is being done in regards to that.
Last one from me, I want to mention a couple.
So far this season, what do you expect from them tomorrow?
A really tough match. Obviously, they come from an incredible run last year in the Championship. They did extremely well. They haven't lost a game yet in the Premier League, and they played against 3 very difficult opponents. So credit to them. I think it will be a difficult game.
Aleksandar Mitrović, some people tomorrow?
Well, when he's around the box, as you could see last season, scored 43 goals in the league, and he's already scored 3 goals this season. So it tells you the efficiency that he has in these areas, and obviously is one of the main threats of Fulham.